finish because I have my cat. Emmy, what color you like? This one or this one?
I like this one.
You like this one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this is what we're going to make your skirt out of, okay?
Okay.
Alright, so now we're going to do some measurements, okay?
Okay.
Okay, I took the elastic and went around her, and I folded it about this much, so it would give me some seam allowance. So now, what I want to do is I'm going to open this up and fold it in half, like this, right here. If I can get it done. There we go. Now then, we are not even at the top here, so I'm going to fold it in half again. I'll turn it this way so I can be able to put it all, make it even all the way around. So, I'm going to start with this one. And I'm going to, where's my scissors at, Amy? You see them over here? Oh, right here they are. Duh, if it had been a snake, it'd have bit me. Okay. So we're going to even these down just by side.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Like this.
Thank you.
Alright. I don't want to get rid of that yet. So now I want to go like this. And what I'm going to do is I am going to take this that I measured around, and I'm going to do it twice. Like this. Right here. And make sure it's even all the way around and down. Man, that was cool. Okay, we can handle that. So that right there goes all the way around and goes around twice. We are going to cut up this way. There we go. Now, I have a pattern here for a pocket. So what we're going to do is we're going to fold this side in half. But we're going to fold the other way. So that we can have some pockets.
My pocket.
Yeah, your pockets. Alright. So now, let me get my pins moving. Now then, we're going to pin this bad baby down. And we're going to cut these pockets out. So Emmy can have some pockets on her skirt. Yeah. It will look pretty for Emmy. I hope. I hope it does. There we go. Now we got some pockets. Okay. Now then, we need a waistband that just fits her. So, if I'm not mistaken, stand up here a minute, Miss Emmy.
Okay, right here?
Yep, right there. Okay. We're going to go use that. We want it about there. Okay. So, we want the dress this long. So if I do it like this and I add about another inch, I'm just, can you see what I'm doing? Yeah, you can. I'm just measuring it out here. That's how long I want the dress to go. So I want to cut this much off for her side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a pin, put it in my elastic. Ain't going to hurt a thing. I'm going to fold this back up. Then I'm going to lay this back out, and I'm going to put a pin right here. Now I'm going to cut this side to pin. Like this. have my length. Now I need her waistband, which is going to be out of this. So I'm going to lay this down like this, and I'm going to give me a couple of inches. As you can tell, I have no pattern or nothing, but I am going for it. Okay, now, then we have this done. We're going to put it over there. Now we have this. So what I want to do first is I'm going to open it out. And you want the red, right, Emmy? This color here?
Yes.
You want that color. Okay, so we are going to lay this out like this. And then I am going to take the pockets, making you a pockets on here. Then we're going to put our dress out here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this to measure my, what do you call it? My pockets, to make my pockets even.
My pockets
Yeah,
even.
she's not that big of a girl. So let's go like this. And so, yeah, we'll want it right about where I got it at. Because she's about this size in the front. That's just her belly, too. So I think that would work out great for Emmy. So what I'm going to do from here, lay them pieces back over because I'm going to need them. Now, yep, I'm going to need them. Okay, so I am going to put me a marker here, and I'm going to put me a marker right here. This tells me that's where they need to go. My next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start turning these down to put a hem right here in the pocket, because we've got to have a hem in the pockets. So after I get these hemmed, then we'll be back and we'll put the pockets on. So I'll be back then.
You be back in?
Be back then. I hemmed the pocket. I just need to hem it on for the side the hand goes in. Now I'm going to take and I'm going to put them on here. But as I go, I am going to go ahead and fold this under and put it here. And as I go around, I'm going to pin it to where the edges are down. Because we don't need them frays or all that stringy material. We don't want that. Do we, Emmy? No, we want it nice and pretty, don't we, Emmy?
Nice and pretty.
That's right.
Nice and pretty.
Nice and pretty. Just like our Emmy is nice and pretty. So, see how I'm just turning under the edges of it? They're not deep pockets, but they are pockets. And she'll be happy with what she's got. Alright. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of it, do the other one, and then I'm going to sew them down. Okay, we want to start at the top of the pocket. And we want a zigzag stitch. So I'm going to put it on 4 for zigzaggy. And I left my needle in there and I can't get it out. So I'm going to go for it anyway. There we go. Stop it right there. I got to get this one out. Alrighty. Can I get the other one? Yeah, I can get it now. Luckily the way it was, it'd be fine. Alright, now I'm going to pivot around. And I'm going to zigzag all of it down. sticking out right there. And I don't want it to stick out. Okay. Pull my pin out. Do my turn. Down this last side. And this is the side that I want to most definitely back stitch on. Because this is where all the pressure is going to be. And now, I'll see you after I get the other one done. I got the pockets sewed on, and they done pretty good. I'm happy with them. So now I'm going to set this aside for a minute, or 2, or 5, or 6, or 10, however long it takes. Now she wants the red to show, so we're going to keep the red showing. Now on this right here, what I want to do is I want to take, and I'm going to make it doesn't matter on this one right here, the way I'm doing it, we're going to take and we're going to just put this like this and keep on going to see our elastic will still fit in there. So we are just going to pin this down like this. And then we're going to sew it. And then we're going to put our elastic in it. So, here I go with sewing this down. Now that I got it done, I'm going to take the elastic and I'm going to put a pin in it. And I'm going to put it in all the way through it. And make sure I keep it straight and don't let it curl. That'd be uncomfortable. And we are not for uncomfortable. We are for comfortable. That's the way I feel about it. We have enough life trouble with it being uncomfortable. Without having to have our clothes uncomfortable. This right here is going to be a nice winter skirt. It'd be too hot for the summertime, but for in the wintertime, I think it would be great. So far, we're doing pretty good. Getting down here to my end now, the end of my elastic, so I don't want to go through it and make it go up inside of it. So I'm going to be pinning that off here in just a second. So I am even with it right here. So I am going to pin it down now. I'm going to pin it down just a little bit like that. There we go. Now let's finish taking it through. There we go. We'll bunch it up as we go. There we go. Now then, I'm going to wind this one up, and I'm also going to pin it down here. There we go. Now I'll take my needle off, my pin. Okay, so now what we are going to do from here is we are going to...
Go pee.
Go ahead and go pee. I'll be in there in a minute. We are going to lay our skirt back out, and we have the collar she wants up, and the pockets up. So what I'm going to do from here, is I'm going to start at this end where you cannot see me, and I am going to go, I'm leaving this much of it. I'm not going to do anything to it right now. But I am going to pin it down. Now I want to make sure that at the top I do not get the elastic. And I still have where I sewed before, which I'm going to go over them. But I have like a 1/2 inch where it's big enough. Okay, so now I have that one. Now I want to come down here to the other end, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to leave a little bit, and I'm going to put me a pin. Okay? Now, I'm just going to pick this up, and I'm going to go down, and I'm going to pin it here.
Pin it here?
Yep. And I'm going to do the same thing on this one, because this is where I'm going to get all my gathering at. Now, I have found out that on this material, it is better to use zigzag than it is to use straight stitch. So I am using zigzag all the way through it.
All the way through it.
All the way, Emmy, all the way.
All the way.
So whenever I get this done, then we'll be back and we'll take a look and see what it looks like from there. I've got it done, and it looks pretty good. Now we got these little stringies. That's what I'm talking about, the strings. And we're going to have to go through and cut all them off. But I can do this later. I just wanted y'all to know that it's like that. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get my needles back over here. Guess what happened to me? My elastic came through and I had to fish it back out. So I went ahead and sewed it down right here on both ends. So I didn't have that problem no more. I just took that pin out just as pretty as you please. So I'm going to hem it now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring it up 1, bring it up 2, and give her a pin. So that is my next move, is I want to go ahead and hem this thing down. So we'll have that hem. I like to have it straight and not crooked and all. And because it's easier when it's flat like this to sew this material. What we are going to do is when I get this done, we're going to make sure that everything will line up. And on the sides here, before we sew the sides down, and all. If I can do it, I'm trying to do it quick. See here, look at this long string. See, this is what I'm talking about, a string. But it is going to be a pretty skirt. And oh, I got hiccups. Okay, now then, that we have this done now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it, I'm going to put the 2 ends together, and then I'm just going to bring it up, and I will make sure that these hit, and they hit pretty good. So we are doing good on that. So I'm going to go ahead and hem it, and then we'll be back. Now then, we're going to start down here at the bottom, and I'm going to start, I thought I was, we'll start pinning it down. We'll start down here at the bottom, and we're going to pin it down right here,
Beep. Beep.
all the way up,
Pins.
till we get right here at the top. Now, what we need to do is right here, where the elastic is, we're going to start here, and we're going to go all the way down. So let me do something different. My ruler here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, and it's about like what, 2 inches. So 2 inches, like that. And I'm going to draw a line down it. Okay? That's where my sew line is going to be at. So, whenever I come back, it's straight down this way. So, whenever I come back, and then I'll show you what else to do. I got a sew down here, and we'll take these pins out. Okay.
Beep, 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 beep.
Now then, I am going to lay it like this, and now I'm going to take this one to get some of these ruffles off of it, because they will become a problem later on because of the come on, I need my other scissors. These right here are crappy on this. Okay, I'm going to fold it like this, then fold it again like this, and I'm going to put a pin in it. I'm going to get my finger around here and do it. And I'm going to do that all the way down. Now when I get to the hem, it's going to be real thick. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to fold, I'll cut part of it off. And then that way I can get some of the bulk out of the way. Okay, I'm going to fold some of it up, and I'm going to turn it under so I don't have that much bulk there. Because that'd be too much bulk. Bulk. So I'm going to do both sides the same way. And the reason why I'm doing this is because it fringes a lot. And we don't want that fringing right down through here. Not right there.
No, right there, no more.
Nope.
Nope.
Alright, so when I get this done, then we'll be back and take a look at it. Emmy, how you like your new skirt?
Need that again.
Yeah, looky there. Alright, get your hands out of the pocket and let's look at it as a whole. There we go. Alright, now turn around. It's like a princess dress, Emmy. Look at that. Okay. Yeah, you got pockets. That is so pretty.